Taehyung is a Capricorn. Sun, Mercury, and Mars, all three in Capricorn. That's the most disciplined, structured, career-driven sign in the zodiac. 3 times over. Look at him. That doesn't match. Except it does. And his palm lines, his birth chart, and his numerology all independently explain exactly how. BTS just launched the Are You Wrong World Tour on April 9th. The album sold 4.17 million copies in its first week and topped Apple Music charts in 115 countries. We've been reading his chart and his palm on this channel since 2024. What we found then has aged well. This is the complete reading. Before we get into it, one thing you need to understand about palmistry. Your lines are not set in stone. That's the biggest misconception people carry into this subject. The headline, the heartline, the lifeline, all of them shift over time. They respond to how you live, how you think, the decisions you make. So what the palm shows is not a fixed destiny. It's a reflection of who you are right now and who you're becoming. Keep that in mind as we go through this. We did a full right-hand reading of Taehyung in 2024, when he was 28. The first thing that stood out, his headline and lifeline are joined for a very long stretch. That's the mark of deep sensitivity, someone cautious and reserved who holds back more than people realize. That reading said he doesn't fully come out of his shell until his early 30s, around 32. On stage, he's magnetic. Off stage, one of the most introverted people in Kpop. His heart line starts from Saturn and sits away from the fingers. He doesn't connect with people easily. Likely 1 or 2 genuinely close friendships. The warmth on the surface is real, the inner world stays locked. There are multiple marriage lines, 2 lighter lines, shorter relationships. 1 main line with a specific pattern, a split, then a reconnection, then a long-term commitment. He carries an M formation on the palm, the same marking found in the hands of Shah Rukh Khan and Barack Obama. In palmistry, this signals significant luck after marriage. The hand says he becomes even more successful after he settles down. We also did a dedicated marriage line reading. The main line is strong and clearly defined. Below it, a lighter secondary line that maps to ages 28 through 30, a relationship in that window that doesn't become permanent. Then around 31, something changes. A new person enters someone from the same industry. The fate line reinforces this. It rises from the mount of the moon, which signals a relationship that develops through professional connection, not coincidence. The main marriage line puts the commitment at 31 to 32, consistent across both readings on this channel. He meets this person at 31. Something significant, engagement, marriage, happens at 32. Taehyung is 30 right now. That window is open. The broader hand analysis flagged 2 things worth highlighting. First, his Mercury line is exceptionally rare. It extends all the way to the little finger. Very few hands show this. It signals outstanding long-term success in business well beyond performing. Second, his headline breaks in the mid-30s, and a new one begins overlapping it. A sharp shift in thinking around 35 to 37. Something changes in how he approaches everything. A reinvention of mindset. And a Jupiter line on the hand confirms the government honors reading. Recognition from the state, or a position of national significance at some point ahead. Kim Taehyung, born December 30th, 1995, Daegu, South Korea. No confirmed birth time, working from a noon chart. House placements and rising sign excluded. The planetary positions are solid. Sun in Capricorn, Mercury in Capricorn, Mars in Capricorn, and Mars in Capricorn is exalted, meaning it functions at peak strength. Capricorn builds for the long term. Patient, strategic, capable of delaying gratification longer than almost anyone. 3 planets in this sign means that quality isn't occasional for Taehyung, it's structural. These are not the moves of someone winging it. There's a blueprint underneath the apparent chaos. And this is where the chaos comes from. Moon in Aries. Emotional instinct that reacts fast, feels intensely, acts before thought catches up. The alien voices. The unfiltered moments. His emotional core is pure fire while his identity is pure earth. That tension is exactly what makes him compelling. Venus in Aquarius. In love, he needs independence first, connection without possession. He's drawn to people who are unusual, intellectually interesting, unconventional. He doesn't fall for the obvious choice. And paired with Capricorn, whatever relationship he builds will stay intensely private. He guards what he values. Taehyung just completed his Saturn return, the pressure window between roughly 27 and 30 when Saturn returns to where it sat at birth. For Capricorn placements, this hits harder than most. Saturn rules Capricorn. It's the home planet enforcing its own rules. His Saturn return coincided exactly with military service, career, music, public life, all suspended for 18 months. He enlisted at 28, discharged in June 2025. Then, within 9 months, a photo book he personally directed, songs co-written for the Arirang album, and a free concert at Gwanghwamun Square in Seoul streamed live to 18.4 million viewers on Netflix. Then the world tour kicked off on April 9th in Goyang. Saturn return doesn't destroy people. It graduates them. The version on that stage is the one the chart was building toward for a decade. December 30th, 1995. December is the 12th month, 1 plus 2 equals 3. The 30th, 3 plus 0 equals 3. Year 1995. 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 5 equals 24, then 2 plus 4 equals 6. Add 3 plus 3 plus 6 equals 12. Then 1 plus 2 equals 3. Life path 3. The communicator. The creator. Someone whose purpose is to take what's inside and put it into a form other people can feel. Layover doesn't explain anything, it makes you feel something. Typenin doesn't tell you who he is. It shows 20 versions and asks which one is real. The shadow side of 3 is scattered energy, too many directions at once. The triple Capricorn is what keeps that from falling apart. Discipline holding creativity in place. Expression number from the full name. Kim Taehyung. Kim, K is 2, I is 9, M is 4 reduces to 15. Taehyung, T is 2, A is 1, E is 5, H is 8, Y is 7, U is 3, N is 5, G is 7 reduces to 38. Total 53 reduces to 8. Expression 8 is the legacy builder. Power, authority, long-term wealth. The talent for constructing something that generates influence across decades. The solo career, the photography, the fashion, the exhibitions. Expression 8 building infrastructure, not filling time. Right now, Taehyung is in personal year 7. That's 3 plus 3 plus 1, his month number, day number, and 2026 reducing to 1. An introspective year going inward, examining what's been built, deciding what stays. Everything around him is maximum volume, the world tour, the record-breaking album, the crowds. But year 7 says the most important work happening in 2026 is internal. What he works out this year shapes the next decade. He's 30, Saturn return complete, palm pointing to a shift at 31, a world tour that just launched, and a numerology year that says the real work in 2026 is happening quietly, not loudly. We started reading his hand and his chart on this channel in 2024. The lines pointed to this period. They still do. The full palm readings, right-hand analysis, and the dedicated marriage line reading are both in the description. Drop a name in the comments if you want us to cover another BTS member or another celebrity. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.